When people tell me they don't have a style, it puzzles me because everyone has a style. It's what you are wearing right now. It's how you choose to present yourself and spend your money. It's how you are currently dressing day to day. This is what you're presenting to yourself and to the world on who you are, what's important to you, where you work, what you enjoy, and everything else that is wrapped up in your decision-making process of figuring out what to wear. If you're wanting to change your style, that's the big shift. You want to change out of what you are wearing and buying because it's not working for you anymore. And in the process of changing your style, the better question is, how do you create your style rather than how do you find your style? There is nowhere to look except within yourself and the vision that you have of how you want to look and feel moving forward. If you're thinking that you don't have a style, it means that what you're currently gravitating towards isn't right for you anymore. Whether it's a current size, the cuts of the clothing, the prints, the overall design, or maybe just everything in your closet because it's not coming together in the way that you imagine it or want it to be. The term finding your style comes of more of like an insecurity, I would say. You aren't set with a decision on who you are or what you want for yourself. So you feel like you have to try and experiment different things, and it feels like you're not getting anywhere because you don't have the right direction to take. As a stylist, I help my clients define what that is. I can see your closet, what you've been wearing in the past, where you were before based on what you have in that closet. That I find all different things. Like in the past life, maybe you really enjoyed a certain print, but now moving forward, you're like, I want to feel more polished and put together. You want to put away the floral prints and bring in some more solids or power colors in there. And when I look in your closet, I can see where your style currently is and how to take it up a notch, how to take it to that level that you're looking for with the right pieces to bring it together. This like style concept of finding and creating your style is what I use in my own life as well. I'm not in constant search of who I am. Every day I am deciding and creating who I want to be in my business, as a mom, as a sister, as a wife, and I take action and intention with every decision I make, how I spend my day, what I say no to, what I say yes to. There is power in that decision I make as I go throughout my day because I have this goal in mind for myself of how I want to show up. But no worries, if you are in a place right now where you don't know what you want or who you want to be, that's okay too. There is a way to navigate it. Just that part of being aware that where you are in your life right now isn't the right place. Like it feels off, what you're wearing feels off, what you're doing feels off. That piece of knowledge is a good starting point because now you know what you can rule out. The way I'm acting or this habit I have of maybe, let's say, get out of bed early. It's not right. I want to be the person that wakes up. I want to be the person that gets to the gym, that starts writing my book, that gets things done. And you can take new actions or create that by creating new habits, making new decisions, putting the alarm on, getting your gym clothes ready, making it to the gym even if it's 5 minutes, just to say that you made it and create that habit of just getting up and going. It doesn't have to be this big overarching theme in general. It could be small parts of your habits or day or style that you know you want to change. And if you're doing something currently, just do the opposite. Put yourself in the shoes of the person that you want to be and how you want to show up. You can create this with actions on how you choose to spend your money and your time and those small decisions day to day in your life. I'm going to give a style example because I hear this a lot. Let's say you are stuck in leggings and sloppy t-shirts every day because that's all you have been exposed to for the past couple years as you've been working from home. But you know that you're tired of this look. You just continue to wear it because you don't know what direction to take from here. You want something that is still comfortable, that fits your new kind of life where you're working from the computer, but the workout gear just seems practical, but it doesn't feel good anymore. So you're starting to feel like you've let some part of you go, that part of you that feels beautiful, that feels put together, that enjoys pieces that are less practical. To move forward from the situation of being in the leggings and the sloppy t-shirts, you can't simply find your style. Yes, shopping does involve trial and error and to discover what works best for you, but you can create your style by being more intentional. Let's say you are declaring, I want to look put together yet comfortable and fun in my everyday life. The clothing I pick up and try on has to fit this statement because I'm going to be intentional, and everything I do, whether it's something I buy, how I want to show up, how I spend my money, it has to fit this new style statement I have for myself. And this is a powerful move to make. This will move the needle in your style and in your life. Now, if you're aimlessly looking around at what to get and what works for you, which quote unquote is like finding your style, you are not going to get anywhere because you don't have a goal in mind. You don't have a place that you want to reach. So you really need to start being more intentional with where you want to go with your style or in your life, and make those decisions every day as you are shopping and as you're going throughout your day. Let me make this into an easy formula for you to understand better about creating your style and what that looks like. So, number one, you want to become aware of what's not working for you. If you are listening to this podcast, you're probably in that place. You know that there's something missing from your closet. You're aware that something isn't working for you. And with some clients, I do have to say it is a full transformation. It's been so many years they've shopped. They've been so out of touch with who they are and what they want for themselves that it does become a full transformation. But it could be as simple as my work clothes are not making me feel my best. The clothing that still fits my body just feels like it needs some kind of new pop or a modern touch to it or something, because maybe the colors feel too dark or I haven't shopped in a while. What can I find that is different? This is really important to know and be curious and just be aware that something isn't working for you. Today I worked with a client that I worked with a year ago, and she's at this place in her life where she moved up in her career. She now has a bigger home. She wants to step up her game at work. And she has felt like, and she told me, her son calls her a soccer mom still. Like, she dresses like a soccer mom, but he's 30 years old and she's a professional doing her thing. And she doesn't want to lose touch with the color that she loves. She loves color and print, but she's aware that what she's wearing doesn't fit the style she wants to achieve at work. She wants somebody to come up to her and know that she's a boss, and she wants them to come and ask her questions rather than go to someone else. She also wants to feel more respected at work. But again, she wants to do this without taking away part of who she is, which is somebody that does enjoy color, likes to be a bright light in the room. So, number one, that was become aware of what's not working for you. Be clear on that, what it is, so you know what direction to take after. Number two, declare what you want to feel instead. So this is a big part of creating, where you are now setting your intention on what you want instead. So let's say with this client, she knows that she can't do like the super casual thing and just prints and color. She needs to aim towards a different direction, but she wasn't clear on it, and now she is after working together. So her aim is to look more put together for work. She wants to add a little classic flair to it so it doesn't feel so sloppy or doesn't feel so much like everyday stuff that she would just wear running errands. She wants something that feels more powerful, that can take her up in her career. And knowing what you want to feel instead, or what you want to achieve with your style, this will give you an aim on what to look for and how to make decisions when you're trying things on. And this could be when you're trying things on in your closet as you're going through and deciding what parts of my closet do work for. I'm going to stay with the theme on dressing more professional for work in a new way. So Let's say now you have this aim, you know what doesn't work, you became aware in step 1, and step 2, you now declared how you want to feel instead. So you can go in your closet and try things on and ask yourself, does this make me feel this way? Or do I need to replace this or look for something different? And you can find the key components of what you need to look for. And you also know what you can't wear and can't use moving forward. And I do this in my life too. When I declare who I want to be today or for this week, I ask myself, would the Tanya that is trying to achieve this goal by finishing her book decide to wake up early and write, or go straight to answering emails that my team can actually work on? So I do this all the time. I question myself. I'm like, with this one big goal or one thing I want to do or achieve or be, what decision in this moment or tomorrow do I need to make to step into that role? Because that's all it takes, is just stepping into it. It really helps you put your life into this new perspective and will give you the results that you're looking for. Some of them are pretty instant and some of them take time, but having that patience and continually going back to what you want instead makes a huge difference. And number 3, you want to become curious and experiment. So now that you have this mindset of how you want to look, how you want to feel, and what you wear, now it's time to go out and shop. And that could be online or it could be in person. I want you to pull pieces that fit the style statement. So let's say you do want to feel more powerful yet fun in the way that you present yourself at work. So you'll need to pick up pieces that resonate with you on that. And for everybody, it's going to be different. What powerful and fun is to one person is different for another. And when I think of powerful and fun for myself, I think of power blazers, something in color rather than something too conservative. Clean lines with a mix of softer pieces. It could be integrating jeans into a look with something more serious like a blazer. It could be looking for little details, like instead of like a regular t-shirt, do something with a flutter sleeve or something with a new neckline. So when you are becoming curious and experimenting, you have to get out of the norm. You have to get out of what you feel comfortable gravitating to most of the time. And you get to pick something up that's new and that aligns with the way that you want to look and feel with that style statement that you made. Those are the 3 steps. Again, become aware of what's not working for you. 2, declare what you want to feel instead. And 3, become curious and experiment. If you have been on the struggle bus with what to wear and you want to take a new direction with your style, my team at The Closet Edit is here to help you. And the very first step that you need to do is book a discovery call. During this free 20-minute Zoom call, you get to see what you can achieve and how easy it is to shop and get the help that you've wanted, that you didn't know was there for you. A lot of people realize that, okay, I can get help with my closet, but a professional can help me and give me the results I'm looking for and make my life easier. You might have that concept in your mind, but until you go through it, you don't realize what a difference it makes in your life. Yesterday, my client was so happy. She was like, I could just cry right now. She's like, I can't believe I did not find you earlier in my life. I rolled in all these pieces. She had a funeral that just came up. I rolled in all these pieces to her home so that she could try on. She said that she had tried going to the mall and didn't even know what to pick up. She doesn't really have a budget, but even then, it doesn't matter how much money you have to spend or what kind of body you have. When you don't know what to buy and you are stuck feeling like you don't know what direction to take, any small decision can feel really big. And she decided to hire me and she's like, I know that I need this. And when I came in, she was so happy. She pulled 2 dresses that she loved that she would have never pulled herself. And she said when she went to the mall that day to shop on her own, she realized she needed help because she didn't even know what to pick up and she couldn't pick up one thing to try on. And when I took things to her home, we were on point. Actually, the very first dress that she tried on ended up being one of the dresses that she purchased, and it fit so well. It was like a nice stretchy material, fit her body. She wanted some Spanx to like suck everything into, so I sent her a suggestion for the Spanx, and she just felt really good and relieved that in 1 hour of her trying things on at her home, she found 2 pieces plus the shoes plus the jewelry and didn't have to make decisions by herself. So If you are at that point too where you are tired of trying to DIY it and spending months and a lot of money on just trying to figure out what to wear and what to buy and nothing feels quite right, working with my team will help bring your wardrobe together so much more quickly and give you the results that you want. So you can book a discovery call at myclosetedit.com, or you can go into the show notes, and also in there you'll click the link. It'll take you directly there, and you can pick some dates and times to set up, and there might be some fun deals for you if you mention the podcast. So mention the podcast when you are booking your session. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, sharing all of these lessons and the advice I have through my work. I've been doing this for 14 years, and it is such a blessing to be able to help and work with so many different people. I know how much this podcast inspires you, and I would love if you could write a review, or even just put 5 stars if you don't have time to write a review, just so that we can reach more people and help others. So just by writing a review, it means a lot to me because I love seeing the feedback and what you're learning, but it also helps us help other people and reach new people to inspire and help on their journey as well. You are never alone in this. I hope that you continue building a life and style that truly reflect you. I'll catch you next time.